Look at all these wildflowers. I started them all from seed last year, and they are mixed packages of seeds. But my favorite here of all, I don't know if this daisy was, the sunflower was in a package of mixed wildflowers, but I knew what it was, so I left it there. And I'm hoping the birds are eating all those seeds before the year is over. Look at this one here with the reddish. The petals are almost with the reddish around the center. Oh, here's another one. The reddish around the center. There's some more down here. But anyway, these sunflowers, of all the wildflowers here, I think there's 2 packages of wildflowers. That one and this one. And the sunflowers are my favorites. I really like these wild phlox. They're blooming a lot more this spring, but they're about over now. But they're not the. Here's just the weed I'm pulling up. Anyway, I love these black-eyed Susans, Rudbeckia. Look at the way characteristic of them is all these hairs on the stem. But they like full sun, and this close to my house, I don't think they're getting full sun. They're really doing good. The sun comes up over there, and right now it's about 11, so it's not quite overhead yet. But then the sun settles off that way, so it may get a lot of sun, maybe 6 or 8 hours, but definitely not full sun. These black-eyed Susans are definitely pollinator attractors, and the birds like them too. So they are one of my favorite flowers, and they provide food for wildlife. I've been I try to water this bed at least once a week. Here's how I water my garden right there. I got the sprinkler up on some blocks so it gets over the flowers. But these black-eyed Susans are my favorite flower. I think, and when I put the seed in here, I just made a furrow with a hoe, and then I sprinkled the seeds in right out of the package. I just moved the package back and forth like that, kind of shaking it as I went along. Look at these phlox. I'm going to put some of these out front probably this fall. It's hard to do it in the spring because you don't know when they're going to come up. Anyway, this fall I'm going to move a lot of these out front. But anyway, I just sprinkled the seeds in, and then I covered that furrow with the dirt. Has to be kind of fine too. You don't want a bunch of big heavy clumps in there. But then I covered it with like a ½ inch or ¼ inch of soil, and I just put the dirt, if there's clods, I put them in my hand and just powder them along over there, so there's only a ¼ inch on the seeds. Sometimes I just cover my seeds only enough so that you can't see them anymore. But actually, the bigger the seed, the more dirt you want to have over it. But anyway, I just wanted to say how much I just love these black-eyed Susans. And I haven't done a whole lot to care for them. I've been putting my sprinkler on once every week, or that's the best way to make it rain too, is to go out and sprinkle the garden for sure. Because last time I watered the garden, it sprinkled that night. But I love these wildflowers, and I didn't really do a whole lot to sprinkle the seed in the furrow and covered them up with ½ inch and kept it moist. And I'm going to have a whole cottage garden in here. I want to have mostly flowers. I've got this all planted in mostly flowers, and few vegetables. So I'm gonna keep showing you my cottage garden here every week or so. But right now, I'm just talking about my. This is a weed. I come out and pull weeds up too. That helps. There's some. If you're not sure what the weeds are, I don't pull anything up unless I'm sure it's a weed. And if it's something that's all over the place, it's a weed. Or if it's something that you've seen a lot of times and you didn't like it, it's a weed. So if you don't know what a weed is, just go slow. But it is pretty. I don't know what that is. But anyway, if you like my little cottage garden here, there's asparagus there. These are little, oh, I know what this is. It's watergrass. I don't want it. I gotta pull all that stuff up too. These are probably going to be asparagus seeds. So I must have male and female plants in here, because asparagus has male and female on separate plants. Anyway, if you like my cottage garden, be sure and subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later on. Bye.